Alright, hello again, YouTube. Right now we are streaming from twitch.tv//obaram, and today we are going over the one, the only, the Punisher. Yay. Going with the Slugger. Not the Slugger, the Punisher. The Punisher shotgun. Now, I wanted to go with the Punisher because I kind of want to go at least starting with all of the beginning tier weapons for each category. And I did the assault rifles, and I really, really love shotguns. So we're going with the Slugger shotgun next. I keep saying Slugger, Punisher, Punisher, Punisher. I'm so dumb. Punisher. Now, we're starting with Punisher against the bots. And the reason is I want to go with the worst faction to the best faction for the Punisher. And it's because there's so many mediums at good range, the Punisher is not going to be very good against the bots. It's got good damage numbers, it's light pen, it's got an incredible amount of ammunition, but its rate of fire and the reload speed are not great, especially compared to other stuff like the Sweeper, the Halt. I mean, even the M90, whatever the heck it is, the Halo one, and really, it does stagger, but I mean, look at that. That was like 3 or 4 shots to the sternum to take down a Devastator. With that slow rate of fire, it's just not very good for the job. Like I mean, most things will take out the bot troopers, like, easy. Like watch this. This is bad. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 shots to the sternum. Now, it's got the good stagger force to really keep your target in place. The problem is, look at this. It takes forever for time to kill. Oh. So it's not great, like, against the bots. And so against the bots, it's kind of, fuck! A more accurate would be it's kind of shit. So, yeah, let's go over the goods and the bad. Good. 60 rounds plus 16 in the tubes. That's pretty good amount of ammo for a pump shotgun. Damage. It's like, what, 405 damage? If you can hit with all the pellets. Which means you gotta be real fucking close. Takes a... Oh, Tiananmen Square moment. Oh, no, no, no. If you got more than one target, you better hope that you can take them down really quick. Otherwise, it's a struggle. Like, it's usable. It is 100% usable. But, ow, ow, ow. Do not get your expectations very high that it is a very effective weapon against the bots. Use it. I'm so glad I can edit that out. For a shotgun using triple-aught buckshot, it's not bad. The problem is, you're gonna have to do a bit of leveling. Bot drop detected. I'm not fighting the bots. Yeah, that takes way too much effort. Yeah, I definitely think the stagger force really shines better against the squids, because you're able to just keep them from fighting you as you just pummel them with buckshot. The problem is, once again, I'd rather just kill the enemy versus keeping them staggered. But once again, I mean, it's the starter shotgun, so ideally any other shotgun that they release is going to be better than this. I mean, that's the idea. But because of that, there's no real reason to use this. Because, like, yeah, you can get it in the war bond, the first war bond. You beat any other war bond with a shotgun if you want shotgun, and it'd be way better. I'd like them to maybe give it more ammo that you can carry, or a faster rate of fire. Hell, both. And that would make it a pretty good shotgun. But it's not exceptional. It's usable against all the factions. The squids, it's better than versus the bots, because, you know, you can use it to do quite a bit of damage to a lot of things and keep them from fighting back. And let's see how this does against the botless. I mean, it's doing pretty good. Used up way more ammo than I would have liked, but it got the job done. Yeah, so 9 pellets, that's triple out buck. Each pellet is 45 ballistic for a grand total of 405 ballistic, and that's if you hit with all 9. And that's really hard. Now, I mean, its stagger and push is 35 and 30, which is pretty good. And it's got 12 durable versus durable, but its rate of fire is just so bad. Okay, so it's doing less damage than the Slugger. The thing is, the Slugger, it's dealing all of that damage with a single projectile versus the Punisher needing to hit with all 9 pellets. Oh, I can click over. The Halt, dealing medium damage with having a decent amount of ammunition. I believe it's like 7 or 8 for the tube. It's dealing a little bit less damage, but it's hitting more. You have this thing, the Sweeper. It does more damage. It has less than half the amount of ammo by 1 shell. It has less recoil and a higher rate of fire. It's just better. The only difference is the Sweeper doesn't have any... The Sweeper doesn't have any stagger force. Then there's the M90A. It has significantly less ammunition, but it does so much more damage, so when you hit... The thing is, though, with the M90, you can't customize it to have a choke, so you're stuck with whatever spread. But then, hell, you go over here to the Breaker. The Breaker deals 130 damage, so less damage. It has equal ammo capacity with the potential of upgrading, has less recoil, and has a far superior rate of fire. It's just... It's okay. I mean, you have the Breaker Spray and Pray that does the lowest amount of damage, but it has the highest rate of fire and the best recoil. I think so, 33, yeah. And so this thing is, it's just a machine gun for of a shotgun. And the Incendiary, while it does the same as the Spray and Pray, it lights stuff on fire while also having, you know, a good rate of fire, good ammo capacity, put a choke on it. So it's just better. And then there's the Double Freedom, which is just huge. I might have a video I do later breaking down all the shotguns and why Helldivers needs to do better with their shotguns. That'll be a future video. So yeah, the Punisher. Here's the stuff you got. Your starting reflex sight. It's okay. Once you get the tube, the 1.5 tube, you don't need any other optic, because, like, you go to iron sights and it only increases your ergonomics by 5 to a total of 70. 65, you don't really need anything beyond that. You have your different chokes. Obviously, having a full choke means you're more likely to get your pellets on target. And the duckbill, I don't like duckbill. Because it doesn't spread the pellets enough. The pellets are too random, if that makes sense. And then, you know, oh, your fancy colors, yay. But yeah, like this setup for the Punisher, I think you can get this at like level 12. Hold on, let me double check that. Yeah, full choke, level 12. You don't need to grind it anymore. That in itself is a good thing. You only need to get this to level 12 to get the most efficient version of the Punisher shotgun. But once again, it's just mid. Which is okay, because as long as the shotguns that follow all these other ones are better than the Punisher, then that means it's a good improvement. It's a better version of the tech. And that's what you want. Like, the idea that I'm trying to go with is each of the starting weapons in each tier, so the shotgun, where is it? The defender for the SMG line, everything needs to be better than the starting one that you can get. Otherwise, what's the point of having the other guns? And that's something that I think Arrowhead hasn't fully embraced, because, well, it's also harder to gauge in the energy weapons because they're all so different, and the special. But like with the assault rifles and the submachine guns, they haven't quite figured it out. And the shotguns are also, they're just in a weird spot where they're not the greatest. And they also have this weird obsession with flechettes. Yeah, so the Sweeper, armor-piercing flechettes. The Halt, armor-piercing flechettes. The Double Freedom, I'm pretty sure is just is like steel ball bearings. But yeah, I don't understand their obsession with flechette shotguns when in reality, and I'll go into my shotgun autism later, working on the script. But yeah, like armor piercing flechettes, fine. That makes it to where if it uses flechettes, it's medium pen. But this one doesn't say it uses flechettes. Oh my gosh, we're almost an hour of recording. We have so much I have to cut. Oh, if you're going up against the bugs, a shotgun that has a stupid amount of ammo and a stagger is not bad, because there are so many of these larger enemies that are coming at you. You want to be able to shoot one, shoot another, shoot one, shoot another. It is a better use, especially because usually, most of these, you'll be able to just shoot once and drop it with a nice, tight choke on the shotgun. And wow. Look at this. I am bullying the bug. I'd like to be able to kill it better, but I mean, for a hive guard, it wasn't half bad. The rate of fire is the main problem with the Punisher. It's just too slow and has too much recoil for how much damage it does. Like, this thing should be hitting with this much recoil and rate of fire, like game mechanic balance. It should have a much a much higher damage, just because it, like, you have to be pretty much point blank to get all your pellets on, even with a full choke. Yeah, see, this is where the problem with the shotgun comes in. The rate of fire is still so low. I'd be better off with a different gun with a little more spray and pray to take out the bugs. And taking a slight dip in damage isn't a problem, because these guys are mostly wet blankets. But somehow, occasionally, surviving. Boom. In conclusion, it's an okay starting shotgun. Every other shotgun is better than that, which means Arrowhead has once again, done well with that. I do have many gripes about shotguns in general, with how Arrowhead uses them, but it's better than the assault rifle or the SMGs as far as scaling, weapon scaling. I would like to see either more damage or a faster rate of fire, or faster rate of fire, less recoil. I'd love to see all three for the Punisher, because it's a pump action 12 gauge shotgun that's got 2 tubes of ammo. It should be hitting like a goddamn freight train, and right now it's a hit or miss. It's kind of meh in general. It could be better, and by nature, I think all shotguns should get a bit of a buff, because they're shotguns. They're unfair. So yeah. Thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you guys next time for when I cover submachine guns. No, I'm not doing a submachine gun. Next time when I do the next gun I pick.